Hey everyone, Terrence here from the Lost Zone, and who am I here with?
Alyse Davis.
And what'd you do this weekend?
I got a top 32 at YCS Philadelphia.
Nice. What deck did you play?
Played Kashtira. Weird. Who would think playing the best deck was the right choice or something? Yeah, I mean, this deck profile is like half irrelevant after this weekend, but like, I don't know, I still wanted to share the list, and you know, some of the theory behind it can be useful for the future, and just like want to share my thoughts on how I approach the event. So we can just quick get into shoutouts. Shout out to my sponsor, Fitting Accessories. Use code FITTING5 for 5% off your entire purchase for some of the cheapest cloth mats on the market that are very nice as well, and they release new designs all the time, so it's always worth checking them out. Then shout out to Barbershop, mainly like Jib, Lund, Cody, Justin, always, you know, being the best help and, you know, making sure I can play properly these events. Then shout out to my girlfriend Brooke, best girlfriend, and for her telling me that half of the things I was trying to change for the deck for this weekend were bad when they actually turned out to be insane. Then shout out to everyone back home, mainly like Lang, Alan, Kyle, Josiah. They always help me test in theory and give me cards if I need them and whatnot. And then shout out the Lost Zone for best locals Minnesota, and then shout out Hender because he gets mad when I don't shout him out.
No, I don't.
Sure, but yeah, we can just get straight into it. It's gonna be pretty basic to start with. 3 Fenrir, 3 Unicorn, 2 Rise Heart because I'm still a coward and I just don't want to play 1, and then 1 Scare Cash. That's my cash lineup. Along with everyone else's theory that like 5 zoning just isn't effective in a hand trap format, so it was just cutting Ogre was fine. I think there were like a couple opportunities I could have 5 zoned, but I don't think I missed it because I don't think there are any games. I didn't like overanalyze my games to know if I would have won or not, so like it was fine not playing it. Then for hand traps, there are a lot because that's the format we were in. 3 Ash, 3 Shifter, 3 Droll, 2 Nib, and 2 Imperm. So to be fair, it's slightly less hand traps than what I was playing for the last couple deck profiles I did. I mean, it's only like 1 less. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 1 less. But like, the lineup is different than it was before because there's no Gamma in here. Which it kind of falls with like the Jesse ideology of wanting. When we're in a format right now that has all these hand traps and you kind of have to grind a little bit more than normal, you kind of want every card in your hand to always be live and accessible. And Gamma, while powerful, it just always felt like it kind of fell short because a lot of people were starting to play around Gamma more and just made it less potent. So felt fine to cut it. I really wish I played the 3rd Nib. I only played 1 super heavy this weekend, which was what Droll was for, and that was in Top Cut, which I lost because I didn't draw Droll and I drew Nib instead. But like, I don't know, I think Nib is still crazy. It deals with the mirror match so well, and it's just like it lets you not have to main as much like of the trade cards. And then I didn't like Book of Eclipse, so I didn't play it, but yeah, rest was fine and standard. And then spell cards, 3 Planet, 1 Terraforming, weird, 3 Birth, 3 Theosis. There are people talking about cutting this to 2, but I think, especially now going into the next format, I don't think you can do that. 3 Prosperity, didn't play Desires because it's the same ideology as cutting Gamma. Is like, it's mainly just because you want to optimize your deck and make sure you have as much reaction as possible, and I think just Prosperity was enough. Then 3 Book of Moon, Brooke fought me over trying to main this and also try to play Nib, but this card was literally insane. Yeah, I missed being able to main this card. And then 1 Big Bang, because you have to. Well, you don't have to, but I think it's correct. Extra deck, 3 Rise Heart, 2 Sheng, RIP the homie. But that's standard. I forgot to get the prize card from Hender. Oops. And Dark Armed and Big Eye and Double Zeus. There's moments where I wanted the second Big Eye, but I just couldn't justify it. I I think in the future, like, you know, next format, probably play the second, but might not have to. But, yeah. Then played the Goliath. Even though I think Gamma was starting to see, like, a down, like, was starting to not be played as much, I knew a lot of people were still going to be playing it, and it felt like playing this was still going to be nice. So, I just felt like it wasn't worth cutting, and, plus, with people playing the Skull Knight now, you can, like, set up a Zeus line to protect it, so that way, like, because a lot of the times, you know, you do your Zeus line, but you end on, like, nothing else, so you kind of have to grind for a little bit, but then the Skull Knight was put in the deck to, you know, reduce that grind, and being able to play around it is kind of nice. And then played the one Donner, weird, then Garura, and Skull Knight. I wanted this for the grind as opposed to playing the Wagon, just because I felt like it was going to be useful in more of the matchups I cared about, and so it felt fine not to play it. I still felt like this was going to come up. I think I drew like once or twice off of it. I just would rather have the safety net than not. And then the one Baron that I never made but tried to make once and didn't because I banished it off Prosperity, and then I lost that game because I normal summoned my Ash without looking at my extra deck. Oops. That's okay, never punished, won the match. For side deck, 3 Bell. I wanted to play Crow because I wanted to respect Pearly a bit more, but this just ends up being more versatile because it's good against Lab, it's still good against Mathmech, and there's like a couple other random things it's just good against that, like, it's better than Crow. Also, like, this plays around Shifter and Arise Heart, so that's nice. And then 3 Humongous. I wanted to play this as opposed to like Curry Car or something because it let you immediately, like, if they have like a Zeus, you immediately answer it, or like a Pearly, like, you immediately answer it and don't have to waste any additional cards, which I think is really important because I'd rather just blow them out than like pseudo blow them out. Like, it's just, if I have to use those cards to break their board, then my board's gonna be stronger, so that just seemed like the best ideology. And like, yeah, I think it was fine. I think I only sided in like both these cards once, so yikes. And then rest of the side deck, it's basically all for cash, but 3 Econ, 3 Talents, this card's nuts. So glad to have that back in the deck list. I probably could have made this. I didn't because I was respecting the rest of the field, and I figured hand traps would just be better for like a wide open field in like a big event. So I felt like siding Talents was going to be fine. I played 7 mirror matches, and then like I only played 4 other decks. So I think probably could have made the concession and just made the Talents, but yeah, these cards go nutty in the mirror. And I didn't play Thrust because I wanted a more secure going first card, and like Thrust going first I just don't think is good, and you have to curate your side deck more for it, and I just wanted a good versatile card, and that's what Talents did. But Thrust would have been nice for the mirror match, but oh well. And then last cards, Duster and Lightning Storm. I put these in every fucking mirror match. These cards were nice. I won my top 64 match because I opened this, Ash, Droll, and like 2 playable cards against Gold Pride Punk. So this card's insane. I was playing pre-ban list. Just kidding. I don't know. That's all I had room for. But yeah, because of the trade cards now being in everyone's deck list, I think putting in these cards was correct for the mirror, and I also think going second post side was correct for the mirror. But there are still some people that would go first because it's, you know, part of mind games, or just, you know, I don't know, part of what people do. But yeah, that's it for the deck list. It was good. Happy with how I performed. Like, all my losses in Swiss were like pretty close. It was like, you know, very tooth and nail. Like, one of them was just a time, and so like I feel like I had a good performance for this event. It's just, you know, unfortunate that my top cut loss happened how it did, but hopefully I'll be able to break out a top 32 soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the deck profile. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.